The next category of the stress management plan that we want to cover is how to manage our emotions. The first strategy is getting away from them. Remember, we talked about the importance not just of problem solving, but also disengagement from problems. This is where we begin. When we raise kids with a very active strategy to disengage from problems, we're doing drug prevention. Drugs have been out there for thousands of years. They're a great way of turning off your brain and of silencing your thoughts and of escaping from reality. And it's our nightmare. We want our kids to do things that are healthy, but that also escape the emotion. And it's got to be something, it's not about words you say to yourself, because telling a kid to just relax, just don't think about it, is like telling them, don't look at the man in the corner, right? It's going to have all sorts of intrusive thoughts come in. We want them to come up with strategies that don't allow for any intrusive thoughts. So some things that are instant vacations are things like hobbies. Hobbies are great, right? Going for a walk, these are great things. But they're not really great to have you escape from those thoughts that are really overwhelming. There are actually two strategies that have been proven to really work to give you an instant vacation. The first is reading a book. When you read a book, you're imagining the panorama, you're seeing the sights, you're hearing the sounds, you're smelling the smells, and you're feeling the feelings. As a result, there's no room for intrusive thoughts. And the other is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about using the power of breath, the calming power of breath, to be fully present right here. And when you're fully present right here, you're not thinking about the past, which is really another way of describing depression, nor are you worried about the future, which is really another way of describing anxiety. You're just here. And we know that mindfulness, practice 15 or 20 minutes a day, lowers depression, lowers anxiety, lowers blood pressure. Powerful, powerful tool. You know what else I like about these two strategies? They're portable. You don't have to take a massage table with you. This is, you put a book in your pocket, you always have one with you, or you have it on your phone, or you have you. You can always use the power of your breath to calm yourself. You know, we just talked about escaping problems and escaping the way we feel emotionally when we're exposed to a problem. But the truth is that sometimes you got to deal with stuff. Sometimes you got to deal with your emotions. And that can make you stressed out, and that can make you feel bad. And you know what? That's not the worst thing. Remember, a little bit of stress activates you. A little bit of stress makes you more powerful. Our nightmare is not that our kids have stress, it's that they become numb. What is it that makes you numb? What makes you numb is when you get exposed to so many things and you just trap it inside of a box without ever expressing it. You just put it inside this box, inside this box, inside this box. More and more comes until the only way you're going to keep things inside is to make the container of that box really thick and really heavy. And when the most passionate themes of human existence are trapped inside of a box, we stop feeling. How do we prevent our kids from getting there? By teaching them how to express and release emotions. How to understand what it is that's on their mind, to name it, and to release it. What you want is for your kid to be able to fill in this sentence: I blanked it out. What's the fill in the blank? I don't know. I don't know your kid, but I'll tell you some things they might consider. I laughed it out. I cried it out. I prayed it out. I talked it out. I wrote it out. I sculpted it out. I drew it out. I danced it out. I slammed it out. I rapped it out. I don't know. What I do know is that everybody needs something. So you can know what the problem is, name it, organize it in your mind, and then release it. Because when we do that, we have emotions. We don't suppress emotions, but they don't build up. And then we're able to go on with our days.